everybody! Good evening, my name is Cheryl and welcome to a new vlog in the series of How to Vlog. It is a Friday night, I still have holidays and I am home alone, so I definitely wanted to take this occasion to make a video. And let me start by showing you the state of my house. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to show you was my poor little hamster, who is now being very curious, thinking, what is she doing? But I was busy making a cake. Well, I was busy making cake decorations for two little girls who will soon have their second birthdays. And my hamster was in the playden. His cage is next to the playden, and I forgot my hamster. So he was sitting in the little corner. I don't know if he was sleeping, but he was looking a little bit sad just a moment ago. Now he's awake again. But I'll put him back into his cage so he can eat and sleep and drink and sleep. Here, come here. I'll give you a ride. Ride home. Coming on. Woo! There you go. So I am making the decorations for a Peppa cake, Peppa Pig, because both the little girls are very fond of Peppa. And so I was watching, or more listening to YouTube videos at the same time. Use hard oil and tomato oil. I just made a film and my head was not on camera, so this is going to be take 2. And yes, I'm going to repeat what I did. I don't remember what I said exactly, but I'm working with fondant, and this is not a cooking video, but while we're at it, I'm going to give you a tip about working with fondant. The one thing I knew until now was that if you have fondant and it has become hard, which it becomes if you leave it lying around for way too long, like a few months, which we have between our birthdays, then it will become hard, and when it becomes hard you can put it in the microwave and then it will become soft again. But the problem I had was that my fondant was no longer moist. So I searched the internet and found a solution. It is hard vegetable oil. There was a different name for it, which I had to Google again to understand what they were actually using. But hard vegetable oil include cocoa oil, cocoa butter. So that's what I'm using now, and it works like a charm. So I'm totally happy. Oh yeah. I'm going to pop this in the microwave for a moment, and this is the only negative thing about it, is that your hands become super greasy, which is good for the skin, but very unhandy if you're trying to handle a camera at the same time. But okay. So I will be doing 3 seconds. On the 6th version now. Change the camera in the window. While we are waiting, quick update. My sister wants to vlog as well. Well, maybe not my sister, but she is part of the Scouts, the Boy Scouts. And they want to make vlogs, so she asked me if I could help her, so maybe we will be making videos where I'll explain to her what I have learned until now about vlogging, which is not really much, and my experience is still not very big, but yeah, I'm always very happy to help other people. Actually, I have added to my description of my name, I teach tech. You know, in the short descriptions which you have on Twitter, Instagram, all those social media, I teach tech. I liked that. It's short, and I like teaching tech, and I like to do that. And that's what Rural Web is about, actually. About helping each other reach your own goals using technology. So, actually, what I wanted to do with these vlogs is to yeah, to walk the talk, so to live the rural web lifestyle, if you could call it a lifestyle. It's not warm enough. So what I have already started, but need to work on a bit more, is a website that goes together with the learning circle of how to vlog, because that's how rural web works. If you start a learning circle, we encourage you, it's done again, to start a website on which you're going to, it's hot, record your, to start a website on which you're going to record your learning path, process, give advice and tips to others, so that they, if they want to learn the same thing, they don't have to spend as much time as you did, because you already did a little bit of research work for them, and you can already sieve through, or filter content which you have found on the internet which was helpful, so you can say, okay, this content is not helpful, that content is helpful. And the idea of the website is to actually make a course on your topic, so that people can just follow your course like in a MOOC and learn about what you're learning. So at this moment I'm learning how to vlog, and that's why I'm making videos about how to vlog. And I am making a website and therefore a course on how to vlog, which people will be able to follow. And the original idea of Rural Web was not just to make a site on Google Sites, which I use at this moment because I find that really easy. But the idea was to then later migrate the entire course to Wikiversity, because that is, I think, a more known place for courses to exist. Wikiversity, it's like Wikipedia, based on the same technology, but it's really meant to learn stuff. I was not a big fan of Wikiversity, nor am I a fan of other wikis, but yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of lifelong learning, and as I have heard today in a vlog I was watching, lifelong learning is what is required to run this marathon, which is vlogging, because vlogging is running a marathon. It's not a sprint. You're not going to get there. You're not going to get your results, the results you wish for, from one day to the other or in an instant. It is a marathon, and actually if you're considering to start a vlog, I would say don't start it until you are prepared to go for it for the next 10 years, because maybe that's the amount of time it's going to take to get the results you actually want. So if somebody had told me that before I had started, maybe I would have, I don't know if that would have put me off. It doesn't at this moment, but well, you never know. So should I tell you this? I just did. Let's try to roll this out and make a disc on which I can put my decorations for the birthday cakes. Okay, so that was number 1. Let me just talk to you while I make number 2. So, I did not make a rewind video because I didn't have time to do so. I still have so much footage to edit. And I'm calling it a rewind video. I wouldn't have called it that a few weeks ago, but I have seen Google's Rewind from 2017, and that was the first time I saw a rewind. Then I watched a few comments by vloggers and reasons why they want to be in it or didn't want to be in it next time. And then I saw a YouTuber I follow, Dave Hacken, who called his own looking back on 2017, a 2017 rewind video. I would recommend watching it, especially if you're interested in plastic recycling like I am, because I found it really interesting to learn about what happened in his year in 2017. I don't know Dave Hacken. I hope to get to know him sometime, but for me, his 2017 rewind video showed me why I want to do YouTube videos, because I want to be part of a community of people who are doing things differently. We are a new generation, and the internet is one of many digital tools available to us, and YouTube is one tool available to us for communication. And if we would not use this channel, we would communicate less, and if you communicate less, you collaborate less. That's how simple it is. I don't think I can roll and talk at the same time. So I didn't make a rewind video, but I am working on a newsletter to tell you about my 2017. And I have been looking back into what happened when I released my videos, what they were about. And I found out that I actually started to vlog somewhere in, well, September, October. So I have been really occupied with vlogging for over 3 months, maybe 4 months. So time has passed really fast, and I don't feel I've achieved so much in that time. But I've learned a lot, and I think I can now say that I really am a vlogger. I consider myself a vlogger now. That was not a very flattering position, so I decided to finish the disc. So while I was making the preparations for the cake, I was watching YouTube videos, and a lot of them were about how to grow your YouTube channel when you have less than 1,000 subscribers, how to grow your YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers in 4 months, things like that. And I was thinking that probably people who grew their channel in 4 months, the 4 months is not actually from making your first film until getting that 1,000 subscribers. I think these people already had years of experience with social media, with making videos, with working with YouTube perhaps, maybe posting different type of content, and then at a certain point they said, okay, and now I'm going to focus on growing my channel. Because personally I don't believe that I will be growing to 1,000 subscribers in 4 months. I cannot believe that. I know that Peter McKinnon went to, I think, 1 million or something in 9 months, which is super, super fast. But he is a videographer. He makes incredible footage, and I am none of that. So, somebody already asked me, doesn't it bother you if that nobody sees what you make? And I told her, no, it does not bother me, because I know how it works. And the way it works is that the people who are going to watch my videos, which I post now, are not people who are going to watch them in this near future. They might see them months from now, and they might come across these videos because of other videos they have seen which they find interesting. But these videos allow me to learn to work with all the technique, so with the camera, and to find out how I can edit my videos, and how to work with sound and light and everything. But the good videos will come later. And I really don't mind not having a lot of people watching my videos at this moment, because I think they're crappy myself. Do you think they're crappy? Just tell me. Yeah, so the last boot, and then I think we'll call it a day. Cute, eh? So this is the preparation. The birthdays are next week, and this is not finished, of course. I'm going to add a puddle of mud down here for molten chocolate, and maybe add some letters with their names and the age of the kids. So lots of fun, isn't it? So I finished my cake decorations and I cleaned up my kitchen a little bit, and it's now time to go to bed. But to finalize this video, 1,000 followers in 4 months, I don't think that's feasible right from, if that is 4 months from when you're starting with vlogging, if you're starting at absolute zero. If you're starting with some experience in advance, then I think you can make it. Of course, then it has been proven that that can be doable. But if you have zero experience with video, social media and all that, then it's going to be very difficult, I think. And I would recommend to first take a little bit of time to learn to work with vlogging, with making the videos. And once you have, I wanted to say master that, but actually once you're more or less comfortable, once you're in a flow, once it is part of your life and you have time to focus on other stuff, then focus on your followers. Because for me, as things are now, I have actually been vlogging for 4 months, and I have 5 followers, of which 2 are new. And I don't know who they are, because people ask me that, do you know who's following you? Yes, you can see who is following you if they choose to be visible to you. I will make more vlogs about security online and protecting your privacy. And one of the features in YouTube is that you can choose yourself whether you want other vloggers to see, other YouTubers to see who is following them or not. So I think it's a very social thing to just show what you like. I don't see any harm in that. But if you want to protect your privacy, you can do so. Yeah, so today, after 4 months of learning to vlog, I have 5 followers. And let's see where we'll stand 4 months from now. Because, one of my New Year's resolutions, or one of the first things I want to do this new year, so in January, will be to send out the news that I have become a vlogger and where my vlog is, and yeah, why you should watch it. I still have a lot of work to do. Not everything I want to tell, or all the information which I want to have available for people once they start to find my vlog is there. So yeah, I still have work to do. I will work on it the following months. Anyway, I guess I'm really tired. It's time to go to bed. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I was making cake decorations for 2 little girls from Peppa Pig, with Peppa Pig as inspiration. And you probably drew the conclusion that, hey, she likes to make cake decorations. Yes, I do. I don't necessarily like to bake, but I really like to make awesome cakes. So if you find that interesting, you can check out my Pinterest, because I have posted the few awesome cakes I have made until now on Pinterest. I don't make awesome cakes very often, but on the birthdays I try to make them, and I try to make some for other people. Yeah, if you liked this video, hit of course the like button, subscribe if you want to see more, and there's something about a notification bell. Turn it on, then you'll get notifications when new videos are on. I have been saying all sorts of different things about the frequency with which I am sending out videos, but I am trying to do videos about once every 2 days. If that doesn't work, every 3 days or something. So I'm not being consistent, which is something people recommend to do. But I am trying to send out as many videos as I can at this moment, because I just want to gain a lot of experience in a very short amount of time. And the way to do that is just to make a lot of videos. And once the whole vlogging thing becomes part of my system, and once I get into the flow, maybe then I'll wind down a little bit and take a step back. I'm also experiencing that you cannot be doing this too intensely for too long. You really need to take a step back from time to time. But yeah, if you find it interesting, please follow me. There was something else. No, I'll just say goodbye. Sweet dreams, sleep well. See you next time.